I slept with one of my friend's mum. She actually, unfortunately, passed away. And then I ended up hooking up with her daughter at the funeral.
Oh, look at you go.
Tanya is on the air for group therapy this morning. What a corker this is, Tanya.
First, she was a bit concerned that the husband was up to no good because he'd be, MIA.
Yeah.
She was never allowed to go through his phone. And then she found out that he was cheating on her with an old friend of his.
Right.
She did forgive him for that.
Right.
And then she found out that he has also slept with her mum. And that was
What the hell? Were you talking to your mum and saying, look, got troubles with the husband, like
Absolutely.
he cheated with someone and I don't know what to do and I'm going to take him, I'm going to try and push through it and forgive him.
Yes.
And
all
then
that.
and then what, your mother thought, oh yeah.
He's up for it.
I'm
like,
gonna-
yeah.
What happened there? Did you talk to your mother about it?
Yes, I confronted her. She basically got all defensive, called me a lot of names.
Called you a lot of
Wait,
names.
was she denying it?
Yeah, she didn't confirm it or deny it. No, she didn't
Wow.
answer the question.
How do you know that it's happened?
Well, my family confirmed it
How did your family know it had happened?
because my mum was telling them about it, but she told them that it was all him. So pointed everything on him. So I don't know why.
How could a
God.
mum do that?
Oh, I just can't imagine it. Like everyone knows everything's going. Yeah, you just can't root your child's husband. Everyone knows that.
What did your husband say? He blamed your mum, but what did he
Yeah.
say when you say he blamed her? What exactly did he say?
He said that I don't know if I should say it on air, but like a slut. She sleeps around with everyone, including me. Like he didn't confirm it, but you get the point.
And what, you left your husband a week ago over this? Is that right?
Yeah, I just couldn't take it. It was a build up.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And do you guys have kids or anything like that?
Yes, I have one beautiful girl. Yeah.
Oh, how old is she?
6.
Oh, what a
I
shame.
don't-
How do you feel about it all? Like, because it's not only you're dealing with the betrayal of the person you love, your husband, but the person you would go to lean on during such a crisis is also involved. That's got to be very difficult.
Yeah, it kind of messed me up a little bit. So yeah, don't know.
Have you had
I'm
sex with
still
anyone else
coping.
since this to try and get over it?
Oh no, I'm not like that. No.
Oh, no, you're not like your mother.
No.
Right.
Have you
Try not to be.
have you spoken to your mum since you've confronted her?
No, I just
Don't
no,
want-
I
don't
just
wanna-
don't want anything to do with it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Don't blame you. Well,
What do
it is
you do
it's
here?
a
Is
group
it-
therapy, yeah, so we are going to open the lines. Any advice for Tanya? Has this happened to you as well?
Anonymous caller is on first. Good morning, Anonymous. What do you
Hi.
want to say?
Similar situation, but my mother-in-law makes a lot of inappropriate comments, especially in front of her daughter.
Right.
And
To you?
yeah, it's just to me. Like she comments about my body. Like there was one moment where we were at a family barbecue and we were alone in the corridor,
Yeah.
and she lifted her knee and sort of like felt my package and kind of just looked at me and said, "Oh wow!" And I looked at her and I said, "Okay," and sort of turned around and walked away and walked up to my wife and sort of told her what happened. My wife didn't know how to take it or what to expect, but she's seen her mum, make inappropriate comments in front of her towards
So
me before.
what's your wife doesn't, and you both, you and your wife, you don't know how to handle her mother rubbing your penis with her knee. How do you
Yeah,
handle that?
basically.
What would you do, Jackie, in that if your mum was rubbing your husband's...
I wouldn't want to know about my mum again.
You'd wipe her?
I would, yeah, absolutely.
You'd
That's a
wipe
deal
her out of your
breaker.
life?
For sure. You don't do that to your daughter.
No, I know.
No. What's the deal with her? Is she a very flirtatious kind of mother? Does she do this to a lot of guys? Or is it just you?
No. She's look, to my knowledge, it's just towards me. But yeah, she's like very outspoken type of person.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, if for example my wife was to confront her mum about it, she'd just make it out like, oh, I was just mucking around, you know.
Yeah,
Right, right,
yeah.
Make
Yeah.
it palm it off as a joke.
Yeah, palm it more off as a joke, and how dare he, accentuate something like that,
Yeah,
you know.
right,
in
right,
terms-
right. Okay, let's go Anonymous 3. How are
Good
you?
morning.
How are
Good,
you?
how are you?
Good. Tell us your story.
So I worked with a lady who slept with her daughter's boyfriend, and to this day, because she's obviously married to her daughter's dad,
Yeah.
and to this day, no one knows.
No one knows.
And she
Oh my
confided
God,
in you.
Yes, yes. I don't think they're doing it anymore, but it did go on for a couple of years.
Oh, my God.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah. And rumours went around, but she just denied every rumour that went past, and her husband believes it.
How could you have
Yeah.
sex with your daughter's boyfriend and enjoy that and not
I
for a
know.
second think, what am I doing? This is
She
so
had,
bad.
She had a thrill over it. Like, she would be excited to tell everyone that she was doing that.
Anonymous number 4. Good morning. I love how all the filth's coming out. Good morning.
Hey.
How you doing, Kyle?
Good, mate. Good. What do you want to say?
All right, so I slept with one of my friend's mum, and she actually unfortunately passed away, right?
During the sex?
No, not during the sex.
Right.
But and then I ended up hooking up with her daughter at the funeral.
Oh, look at you go. Keep it in your pants,
Let
will
me tell you,
you?
we have the best listeners of any radio station out there.
I knew you would like that one, Kyle.
So you'd been banging the mother, and then
Yeah.
you met the daughter at the funeral, and you thought, okay, well, that
May
hole's
as well-
gone.
may
Here's
as
a
well
new
get it
one
done.
presented itself. Hey, Tanya, look, it's like, I thought this is the worst story I could ever imagine, and here you go. Now you feel like you're quite normal.
Yeah, yours is tame compared to some of the others.
Get over it. What are you even worried about?